5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Deducter bringing you set 5 of CJ vs. KT, day 1 of their Pro League playoff series. We have SnOw vs. Perfective in this game. SnOw is the Protoss player at 6 o'clock, and Perfective is the Zerg at 12 on the map alternative here. Both players certainly capable. Well, actually, I don't know about Perfective. I'm pretty sure he's new. But SnOw certainly capable. One of these up-and-coming Protoss players. Great with Reavers. That is his most notable unit. One of the best Reaver microers around. Unfortunately, I don't think he is really too good at much else. I mean, people are always talking about, oh, how this guy's supposed to have his big moment and break out. But until he does, I will remember him for his Reavers until he starts winning a few more events here and there. Looks like both players just starting to send out their scout a bit here. That Overlord taking a bit of a circular path, not quite sure why. Well, not circular, not quite the correct word here. Regardless, Overlord not going a straight line for the base of SnOw. This is a two-player map, alternative, of course, and looks like he is probably going for the 12-hatch type opening on this map. Well, actually, no, it looks like Overpool. Quite a late pool for Overpool, actually, so that's interesting. Well, I guess if you do it earlier, it's probably more of a 9 pool. Regardless, second Overlord is already out. And now we have a Forge being put down in the front here for SnOw. So SnOw is surely going to... well, actually, I don't know what sort of strategy he's going to do. I was going to say he's surely going to go for some sort of Reaver-based strategy, but that's not necessarily the case. Reaver is actually not particularly popular against Zerg these days. I just imagine that since that is his strength, maybe he wants to play to that always. Well, usually good to play to your strengths, or some variation upon your strength, unless you have prepared extensively for something else. And now we see a hatchery going down just as the post finished. That girl is drinking some sort of juice. Oh, she looked quite surprised to have been seen. Good for her, I guess. Or maybe bad for her, I don't know. Now we have this probe doing its best to be more of an irritant than anything else here. In the main base, surely a few Zerglings going to come out soon. 2 Zerglings there. Going to ward away this probe sooner rather than later. Some more Zerglings coming out. It looks like a good number of them are being sent to the front to force some cannons to be warped, while this single Zergling going to chase around the probe for a little bit here. And yeah, cannon going down, gateway going down, plus with a few probes blocking, not too much that Zerg player can do. Another drone going out to put down the hatchery, so let us see what Perfective opts to do. This is a very important game, of course, although I say that about every game in Pro League series. I mean, obviously, the most important game is the ace game if it comes to that. It's always the most epic. I mean, when you talk about memorable Pro League games, so many of them are ace games. And that probe's still alive. Pretty impressive by SnOw here, I have to say. Is gonna die soon enough to those Zerglings, but not quite a Bisu probe, but SnOw is getting there. Having a few more maneuvers like that, yeah, he can certainly be almost a Neo Bisu with his probe micro. Not quite the 90% win rate against Zerg. I'm pretty sure SnOw does not boast any sort of record that impressive. Looks like the 3-hatch Hydralisk without layer build. Okay, so this is a very popular Zerg build of late. Bust down the front with Hydralisk early on. So many Protoss players do not scout this out, do not keep any probes in the field to try to scout for this, and then they just get overrun. They also tend to go put down their cannons way too late. Now we have a probe heading out here. If by some miracle the probe can sneak by and see the Hydralisk, then SnOw should be fine. Well, that's not always true. So many Protoss players, even when they see it, they just get so arrogant and refuse to put down the cannons they need to hold off the attack. You really need to put down as many cannons as possible, and probably, 2 more gateways or something like that to build a few units also to deal with this. Just cannons by themselves can be somewhat vulnerable, especially to a lean Hydralisk combined attack. Once the blockading gateway is destroyed, which it always is by any competent Zerg player these days, if you can't break the front with Hydralisk, you pick off the buildings at front, mass up more forces, and attack. Usually a good maneuver. But these moves, well, they're like 80-something% all in. We have Speedlings out, so I do anticipate a Zergling Hydra combined attack here, picking off that particular probe without much of an issue. These two Zealots going to stop mining there at the 3 o'clock, and the Zergling is going to come in and be able to deal with them. Zealots have wedged themselves into the corner there. They might actually survive for some time. Now we have some Hydralisks coming out. They are a bit slow. And the Korean commentators are going crazy for something. I think they're going crazy because there are no freaking cannons at the front for SnOw! Okay, this is exactly what I was saying. He's not scouting this out. He's got no cannons. He's building nothing to defend himself. This is going to be GG. And Perfective is just going to win with a technical build order win in this rush. Now these units are coming out here. These Hydralisks, there is nothing to defend against this. Those Speedlings, very fast, going to be able to go to the front and help bust down the front as the gateway goes down, whereas the Zealots, they can't come here to help. So many Zerg units pouring through the breach. SnOw is going to lose this game just to a straight-out rush. These probes are going to get massacred, and what can you say about this? So many Zergs like doing it, and it's a very good strategy. GG coming from SnOw. KP up 3-1. Technical build order win. Timing attack, call it what you will. Nice maneuver by Perfective, and alas, SnOw just not getting caught aware. Going on to the next set.
예상하지 KT가 이긴 거예요. 네, 정말 예상하지 못한 타이밍을 만들어내고 그 공격에 강력히 치려면 자기도 포기하는 게 있어야 돼요. 예. 어떻게 셋이 그 견제까지 다 만약에 셋이 견제 지켰으면 질럿 깔끔하게 잡아냈으면 캐논을 이어져요. 그렇죠. 캐논이 이미 올라갔을 거예요. 근데 그런 거 다 포기해버리고 히드라 최대한 모을 때까지 기다렸다가 왼쪽